The buzz on Orange is the New Black. I've become addicted to it. My wife's addicted to it.
And
I talked to so many people who, yeah, of course, who were talking about the show. And what's cool is you get some neat guest directors.
Yeah, we've had some pretty incredible people come through. Jodie Foster, probably, first person to come to mind.
She directed an episode.
She directed an episode. She directed an episode for me. I had some interesting stuff to do. I had to, my character was researching this thing called edging, which is where you essentially, you masturbate, but you don't come to completion. You basically, it involves a strategically placed digit, and then you don't. Anyway, my point is...
What's the point? I mean, I saw that episode, but I don't remember what the point is of trying to do that to yourself,
I don't
but not actually get to the fun part.
Conan, listen, you're speaking my song. I have no idea what...
That's a real bad song.
Yeah. I honestly have no idea. I imagine it has something to do with, building it up, so that it's real.
You don't have to use your hands.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Let's just say I'm glad my legs are crossed right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, this all had to be done in front of Jodie, and
you had to simulate the act
in front of Jodie Foster. I had to simulate the act in front of Jodie Foster.
Iconic...
And this was, I could tell she was kind of, it was a little awkward for her. I mean, she's amazing. She's directed so many things, and she's obviously a world-class actress and the whole thing. And I could tell she was a little nervous, coming in and giving me direction. And she was like, I don't know, Jason, should you be doing it more, less, faster, harder? And she was really, it was awkward. And I was like, Foster, don't worry, I got this. I made it...
Foster. What a creep. Hey, Foster, I got this.
I made a career of this, babe. Relax. You go back to winning Oscars. I'll handle this.
Yeah. Little thing called American Pie.
Yeah, I got you.
I just have to ask you quickly, the American Pie movies, they're out there, they're running constantly. Do you get recognized around the world for it? You must.
Yeah.
There's probably not a country you can go to where they don't know you.
Or bring a pie to your table.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, there have been some pretty random encounters and places and situations. I was recently in Turkey, and it was actually crazy. We came into the country via boat, but
When you say we, who are you with?
Oh, I was with my wife and then my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, and we came in via boat, but we, for whatever reason, didn't get our passports stamped properly to come into the country, and then we flew out of the country. So my in-laws left first, so they're leaving the airport, and they are getting their passports checked, and there's no stamps. They are taken to a holding cell in Istanbul airport, where they are detained. They're getting in all sorts of trouble. It's all shady. Meanwhile,
that's really scary.
It's pretty freaky. They're calling me and my wife now because we're supposed to leave the next day, and they're like, you need to handle this. You don't have a stamp in your passport, and because we were supposed to fly, the next day, and they're like, you better get on this. So I'm freaking out. We go down to the harbor where we came in, and now we're trying to talk to the harbor master and I've never wanted to be recognized so much in my life. I was literally we're trying to talk to these guys, and they're so scary looking, and they're like, you don't have stamp on your passport. This is illegal, this is all this stuff. And clearly they wanted some money, but I didn't want to give them money. And but I was literally hat off, sunglasses off. I mean, I was looking for a pie to in front of them.
What do you mean you're like, what am I gonna, that pie, can I borrow it?
Anything.
I've been in this business a long time. I've never seen a better place to go to commercial than right now. More with Jason Biggs.